championship match.
And this is the first of 2 big title matches here this week on Anarchy Television. As we've got 8 men in here who are, 7 of the 8 men are very familiar with the Anarchy Tag Team Championship. The only man in this match not to have held the Anarchy Tag Team title, Supernatural. Representing
Did it fit around his waist?
Twice.
Because I don't even think Slim J can wear the belt around his waist.
I saw some of the guys working out here earlier today. He was actually hula hooping through a Cheerio.
Wow.
Impressive.
Yeah, that is something to see.
Yeah, but right now inside the ring, Brian Blaze locking it up with Slim J, one half of the Anarchy Tag Team Champions. Of course, we have, it's been well documented over the past several months. Was Fred Yehi part of Team Platinum, or was he true to his friend Slim J and true to Anarchy? We got that answer 2 weeks ago here on Anarchy Television during an Anarchy title match against the Washington Bullets. The Bullets handed Fred Yehi one of the tag team titles. Actually, I'm sorry. Fred Yehi takes the title away from one of the Washington Bullets. Throws the title down. They had Slim J held. Fred Yehi instead attacks the Bullets. So it's still with Slim J, so we got our answers. But bigger problems in the form of Jeter with members of Team Platinum, more specifically with Miss Rachel. It just seems that Jeter has had a lot of issues with things that have happened. Most recently, an 8-man competition, had the match well in hand against the Beardos. Supernatural tags himself in, causes himself the match, getting pinned by Dementia DeRose.
If there was any, kinks in the armor of Team Platinum, it's in the tag team division. You have 3 teams, the Big F and deal, SKS, and the Washington Bullets that all want to be tag team champions, and they want to be at the forefront, and there's always been dissension. Who's going to be? And the one you do not want to get mad is that 475-pound man standing on the ring apron in Jeter.
Yeah, Jeter, former Anarchy heavyweight champion, just mean mean individual, very powerful. I mean, the man could, when you're that size, you don't want to make somebody that size that angry. But when you have the mean streak that he has, you don't want to tip the scales any at all. But so, a team that we're not really mentioning so far, this team of Bobby Moore and Billy Buck. I mean, you take a look. I mean, these are 2 guys that have been in Anarchy for quite some time, and now forming a tag team here. I mean, these guys, former Anarchy heavyweight champion Billy Buck, both these men have held, the television championship.
Yeah, it's been well documented in the year 2013 that they were the only 2 men to hold that television championship.
Yeah, and I mean, so, now forming a tag team, I mean, just imagine what they can do. So going to be, very interesting in this 4-way tag team title match here. And it's only 1 pinfall.
Yeah, you really have to be reluctant to tag in and out because that reduces your chances. Unless you're tagging your tag team partner, if you do any of the teams, you're reducing your shot at the championship victory.
And right now, Slim J backing up in the corner here allows the tag out to Billy Buck. Now, I mean, I know that, these guys, these are 4 members of Team Anarchy, but at the same time, Slim J's got to think his tag team titles are on the line here. Getting Billy Buck in this matchup and him being on the apron doesn't protect their tag team titles at all.
Kick out at 2.
As we said, this is the first of 2 big title matches this week here on Anarchy Wrestling. The television championship, Kevin Blue will defend against Anarchy Young Lion champion Jeremy Foster. And then in the main event, it's 6-man competition. Team Anarchy against Team Platinum. We'll see that later on here this evening. As we see Bobby Moore and Billy Buck with Brian Blaze back in the corner now. Members of the Silent Kill Syndicate have not been in this matchup yet, and Jeter still yet to get into this matchup. Blaze taking a lot of punishment there.
We were talking before we went on the air about the prospect of a double champion and how rare that is in Anarchy. We were trying to think who were some of the people that have held that champion, at least 2 titles at the same time.
Right.
I can recall, Sean Tempers being the North American champion as well as the heavyweight champion.
Yes.
See, that's the one that came to mind. I know you had a different one too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, as far as here in Anarchy now, with Anarchy Championships, because we got to remember the North American title
was under
the Anarchy banner, was not there. But as far as Anarchy Championships sanctioned by Anarchy Wrestling, the only one that I can think of right now that comes to mind, Chad Parham, when he was the Anarchy heavyweight champion and the Anarchy television champion at the same time. So, I mean, that's the only one that comes to mind immediately for me. And I mean, so that's very, very rare air. And I mean, that hasn't been done in 8 years. Of course, it was great to see Technical Perfection Chad Harm back at our 10th anniversary show. And right now, Supernatural double axe handle across the arm of Bobby Moore. The smallest man in this contest is Supernatural. And right there, Bobby Moore taking Supernatural down. Huge forearms across the face there. Shoots him in. Azrael tried to go for a tag there, was unable to connect.
Bobby Moore was able to connect.
Bobby Moore connected very well, not enough to get a pin. And right now, Bobby Moore and Billy Buck have really done the smart thing. They're tagging each other in and out.
Big senton by Bobby Moore. Nothing personal by Fred Yehi. It's called protecting the championship.
You know, the prestige of being an Anarchy champion, you know, it doesn't matter.
Oh, God! How did he not break his leg?
Yeah, he came right down and all his weight on his legs there.
That could be why it didn't break. It was all his weight on there.
Yeah. Not a lot of weight, but now Billy Buck tags back out to Slim J. You figured you got to give your partners and yourself a chance to wrestle a bit, so definitely why these guys are tagging out. But, you know, Fred Yehi had the right mind of protecting those titles, and that's the thing, protecting those tag team titles. All 8 of these men would love to walk out of this match the Anarchy Tag Team Champions.
You must have a long-time Anarchy fan. I hear somebody singing the Barney theme out there.
Yeah, that's, you know, it's still got to get under the skin of Bobby Moore.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I saw him singing along.
Yeah, you know, I think maybe he's gotten over it, but I mean, you still got to think about those. It's still got to just irritate him just a little bit. And right now, two guys who know each other very well. They've been in the ring as partners. They've been in the ring as opponents. More opponents than they have partners, though. I've seen these two men literally beat the dog out of each other. I've seen these two men send each other to the hospital. I've seen them, you know, I mean, I've watched matches here in this building before you were here, Brett, between these two men where the bruises just covered their body. And I mean, just the effects were felt long term.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Azrael and Slim J, the only 2 superstars that have been in full barbed wire matches to take place here in Anarchy.
You're absolutely correct, Sergey. I love your Anarchy history.
The teams, you've got Azrael and Supernatural SKS that are roughly, I would say, almost 400 pounds combined.
Yeah.
475 pounds of Jeter and 225 pounds of Blaze.
And that's not gonna bode well for the back and the ribs there of Slim J. And now they have him locked up in that corner. You know, I've said this before, you know, when you talk about breaking the ring up in half in a normal tag team match, I remember telling you that I used to tell my guys to do one better, break it up into 4. Don't keep them in a half of a ring, keep them in a quarter of the ring. Keep them in a 4-foot area around the ring, around your corner. And they definitely had to do that now. And Jeter turning his back on Slim J when he's that close to his corner.
Give it to Slim J, not afraid to be in the ring with a man that size.
You've seen Fred Yehi went for the tag. Slim J shot off that rope too quick and walked right into a clothesline, or ran right into a clothesline of Jeter. Wrestling's most dangerous weapon.
You'll notice the guys that run in to try to break the counter on Jeter, how quickly they get out of the ring after that because they don't want to be anywhere near that man.
Yeah, no, that's like being near a lion at feeding time. Of course, it doesn't look like Jeter missed too many of those. And right now, cinching in here is Azrael.
Azrael's using Slim J's own arm.
I mentioned Strychnine because, like I said, Azrael and Strychnine, former Anarchy Tag Team Champions. It was Azrael who turned his back on Strychnine back at Hardcore Hell.
A gorilla press with ease. Reverse DDT by Slim J.
And now both men are down. Fred Yehi looking for a tag, but so is Bobby Moore and Billy Buck. I mean, this is the thing. You've got 3 people to choose from to tag. Actually, you've got 6 people to choose from to tag. You can tag anybody in you want. Oh, and he goes for his partner, Fred Yehi. Azrael up. Fred Yehi blocks him off. Big elbow. Inverted atomic drop. Tagged into Jeter. There's another atomic drop.
I don't think Yehi's aware of it. Bobby Moore goes through the ropes. Billy Buck gets one just because it was there. I don't think Yehi's aware of the tag being made. It's Slim J. A moonsault! Now Yehi's aware that Jeter's in the ring. Locks him.
Jeter dropped. Oh, wait a minute. Takes that knee out.
That's what you got to do with a man that size. Another just vicious clothesline.
And that's what we talked about with Jeter. That brute strength, that brutality that he brings to the ring.
There's that belly to belly by Jeter.
And that could have broke Fred Yehi right in half. Slim J outside the ring here.
Into the rope, a tag made. Big splash.
Wait a minute.
A double stomp.
Rick, now did you see that? Supernatural.
Turn around.
He made the tag when Jeter had the match at hand. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh!
And now Billy Buck.
Hook shot. Jeter goes through the ropes to the floor. Clothesline.
We got 6 men down in the ring. We got 2 in the ring. I think Slim J may have hurt his elbow on that moonsault.
1, 2, 3.
Your winners of the match, and still the Anarchy Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Fred Yehi and Slim J. And nobody can handle my stuff. I'm just a big, hairy American winning machine.
Slim J and Fred Yehi retain the titles. The dissension continues within the ranks of Team Platinum. And more importantly, I was noticing outside the ring there, Slim J having some issues with the arm. Not quite sure what happened out there. We'll have more Anarchy after this. The TV title is on the line.